Good morning. How are you? It's so good to see you. We'll sing and be happy 'cause we're all here together again. Good morning, boys and girls. I'm so sorry that I missed you yesterday. I actually went back to the school. I went into our classroom and I had to pack up some of our stuff that we left. The calendar was just as we left it, March 13th. That was a really long time ago. And I took a little video before I had to pack everything up so you guys can watch when I'm done with this lesson, and you can see our room before I took everything down. So it looks a little bare now because I've taken all the stuff off the walls and everything out of your cubbies and your bookshelves. But if you'll hang on after the lesson, you'll get to see the video I took. I'm actually going back again today to finish up and bag up some of y'all's jackets that you left. Somebody left a headband, a water bottle. So I'll be going back in today to finish that up. All right, before we get started with our lesson, let's take a look at our calendar. Now we are in a whole new week. A whole new week. We are all the way down here because Miss Ball missed yesterday. I was busy. And I didn't get a chance to talk to you guys, but here we are right here. So we're going to come all the way down to here, starting with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Look at that 19. It's a 1 and a 9. What does that 1 represent? One group of 10. Good. And what does that 9 represent? 9 extra ones. Very good. All right, let's take a look at our days of the week. We are on this day here. Yesterday was Monday. What does Monday start with? M, and M says Yesterday was Monday. Today is Tuesday. Tuesday starts with what letter? T, and T says Good. Yesterday was Monday. Today is Tuesday. Tomorrow will be Wednesday. Wednesday begins with what? A W, and W says w. Very good. How many days are in your week? 7. Let's sing them. Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 7 days in your week. How many months in your year? 12. Let's sing them. January, February, March, and April. May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. Very good. Yeah, so our classroom was still there just as we left it. It was crazy. And you'll see in the little video I took, you'll see the books that you guys were reading. We left in such a hurry. There were some books still on the floor. Our chairs weren't put up. If you remember that day we left, it was right after field day, so the chairs were still down. But I think the part that got to me the most was the calendar. You know, we've been doing our calendar every day in my backyard, so we know what day it is. But, you know, we kind of left our classroom, and our classroom just stopped because we weren't there. And it still said Friday, March 13th. So, anyway, we are here together, and we are always together, even though it's through a computer screen, right? All right, so we are in a whole new unit. We finished up Unit 9 last week, so we are heading into Unit 10. It's our very last unit of kindergarten. Isn't that crazy? So, what we're going to do, since this is our last week of teacher book, I still have a couple lessons to teach you guys. I'm going to actually try and squeeze them all together. So it might be a little bit longer than you're used to. I'm going to try and squeeze it in as much as I can, okay? All right, so let's take a look at our essential question for this week. Our weekly concept is problem solvers, and our essential question says, what can happen when we work together? What can happen when we work together? Now, we know a lot of stuff can happen when we work together. Big things can happen when we work together as a team, right? Teamwork makes the what? Teamwork makes the dream work, right? All right, so let's go ahead and look at our vocabulary for this week. We have 2 words for the day. 2 words for the day. Let me get those out. All right. The first word is the word decide. Say decide. Decide. To decide is to make a choice between 2 or more things. This picture shows the word decide. I will decide if I want grapes or carrots for my snack. What would you decide, carrots or grapes? All right, now your turn and talk question. Whoever's in the room with you, mom, dad, grandma, babysitter, big sibling. What did you decide to do after school? Now, after school looks a little bit differently right now, right? So let's just say, what are you going to decide, or what are you going to choose to do after you get done listening to Miss Ball's lesson today? Turn and talk. All right, so Miss Ball today, when I get done with my lessons, and after I'm going to go to the school, as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to run over to the school. Let's see, I'm going to have to decide what to do after I'm done with all that. Am I going to lay on my couch and be lazy and just take the rest of the day off, or am I going to work in my yard? I think I'm going to have to work in the yard. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be done still. It needs done. I'm going to work in the yard. I'm going to decide to work in the yard. All right, the next word is opinion. Say opinion. Opinion. An opinion is what a person thinks about something. The girl in this picture thinks that baseball is the best sport. This is her opinion. All right. Here's your turn and talk. When did you and a friend have a different opinion? An opinion is what you think about something, anything. It could be food, colors, sports. When did you and a friend have a different opinion? All right. So a friend of mine and I, it was before spring break, so last time I hung out with my friends, we had a different opinion from each other on where we wanted to go eat lunch one weekend. She wanted burgers, I wanted fish, and we had to figure it out. We had to compromise. That's another big word. We had to compromise. I don't know if that's one of your vocabulary words this week, but it should be. We had to compromise where we both kind of got our way, right? We went to a place that sold both burgers and seafood. It worked out. All right. All righty. So we have our big book for this week, and it's actually going to be, even though I am combining some lessons, this is actually going to be our last big book. It's going to be our last read aloud. Okay? The name of this story is called What's the Big Idea, Molly? All right. It's the Big Idea, Molly. The genre of this story is a fiction, but it's not just a regular fiction. It's going to be a fantasy fiction, okay? And we know that fantasy fiction stories have characteristics where the people or the characters are usually animals, and we know that animals don't talk in real life, and everybody's made up. The author's just made up everybody, and the fantasy part is where the animals are talking. All right, so a couple words that they're going to mention in this story that you might not know what they mean. The word idea. An idea is an important thought. Poem. A poem is a way to share your ideas in writing, and it often has rhyming words. All right, and the last word is present. We know what presents are. Those are gifts, right? All right, so what's the big idea, Molly? There's one name on this book, Valerie Gorbachev. Valerie Gorbachev is the only name, so we're going to guess that she is both the author and the illustrator. She wrote the words and drew the pictures. Okay? What's the big idea, Molly? Molly put down her notebook. It was not a good day for ideas. Molly had been trying to write a poem all morning. She loved beautiful words, but she just couldn't find an idea. Now all her friends had come to Molly's house. Tomorrow was Turtle's birthday, but no one could come up with an idea for a gift for Turtle either. Molly put her pencil down. I know, Rabbit said. A nice picture is a great birthday gift. I will draw a picture of a flower for Turtle. I like it, said Goose. I will draw a picture of a flower for Turtle, too. Frog jumped right off the couch. Me, too. I love to draw flowers. And me, said Pig. Flowers are my favorite things to draw. No, 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 said Molly. Drawing is a good idea, and I like to draw, too, but we can't give Turtle 5 pictures of a flower. We need to think. I think of my best ideas when I run, said Rabbit, walking out of the house. I think best when I'm fishing, Goose said, following him. I get my best ideas down by the pond, Frog said. Mine come to me under the willow tree, said Pig. I'll be back soon. I'm staying here, said Molly. My best ideas come to me right here, when they come to me at all, that is. And she sat down on the porch. Maybe she'd do better thinking up a gift for Turtle than she did thinking up of a poem. Meantime, Rabbit ran and ran and ran until he got the perfect new idea of what to draw for Turtle's birthday. Frog hopped to the pond and plopped in. He swam and swam until he got a great idea of what to draw for Turtle's birthday. Goose waddled down to the lake. He fished and fished until he got just the right idea of what to draw for Turtle's birthday. Pig went right to the willow tree and she took a nap. That's how she got her best ideas. When she woke up, she knew just what to draw. When all the friends ran to Molly's house with their new ideas, Molly still had no idea at all. "What ideas did you come up with?" she asked, a bit grumpy. "Running through the woods, I saw a beautiful tree. I am drawing the tree for Turtle," said Rabbit. "I'm sure Turtle will love it." "Oh dear," said Frog. "Jumping into the pond, I saw a beautiful tree too. 2 pictures of trees will be all right, won't they?" "You will not believe it," said Goose, "but I caught a fish under a most beautiful tree as well, and I have drawn that very tree for Turtle. 3 very good pictures of trees will be all right too, right?" "Oops," squealed Pig. "The tree that I was sleeping under was the perfect tree. I have started to draw that very tree for Turtle." "Oh, goodness," said Molly. "First it was all flowers, now it is all trees. You can't all give Turtle a picture of a tree. Wait, I've got an idea." She sat down on the porch with her pad and pencil and began to write. "What is it, Molly?" said her friends. "Do you want to draw a tree too?" "No," said Molly without looking up. "Just wait, please." Then Molly told everyone her idea, and they all loved it. Molly and her friends got busy working on Turtle's present together. They drew and painted and glued and stapled until it was finished. The next day was Turtle's birthday. They met him down by the pond and sang, "Happy Birthday!" Then all together gave him one, just one, wrapped present. It was a beautiful book from his 5 friends with beautiful pictures for every season. The summer picture was drawn by Rabbit. Summer. In summer, it's so hot, I feel like I'm in a melting pot. Goose drew the autumn picture. Autumn. Fall is in the air. Leaves are blowing here and there. Frog drew the winter picture. Winter. Snow is crystal white. It shines in the night. Pig, who loves spring best, drew spring. Spring. Spring is here. Let's give a cheer. It's the best season of the year. And Molly wrote every beautiful word. "I love this book," said Turtle, "and I love all of you. I will think of you whenever I read it." And they all sat down and had a great birthday party together. When Molly went home, she sat back on the porch step. "I wonder," she said, picking up her notebook and pencil, "if I will get another big idea tomorrow." All right, what a fun book. a big idea, Molly. All right, boys and girls, this week we have 2 new sight words to go along with our new essential question, our new unit. 2 new sight words. The first word is the word good. Good. I hope you have been good since you've been home. And the second word is the word who. Who. Who is ready to be done with kindergarten? Who. Good and who. We will see those words in our story that we'll read later on this week. All right, along with our 2 new sight words, we also have a new letter sound. Now, we have already covered all of our letters and all of our sounds except our long vowels. We have done long A, we have done long I, we have done long O. This week, we're going to combine long U and long E. All right? So today I am going to go over long U. And then tomorrow we'll do long E, and then we'll just switch back and forth. So it'll be quick, but hopefully it'll give you enough practice that you guys will understand it, okay, heading into 1st grade. So long U. Now, when we do long A says A. When we do long I, it says I. Long O says O. Long U, sometimes we'll say you, especially if it's at the beginning of a word, but if it's in the middle of a word, it sometimes says ew. Ew. Ooh, that stinks. Ew. So let me give you an example. When you say the word tube, 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 ew, tube. But then if you say mule, mule, then it says the U sound. So it can say either you or ew, depending on the word. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to read some words. If it has that long U, we're going to go up with it. Long U, U or ew, ew. If it's got that short U, we're going to go down. Like you're confused about the question I just asked. Okay? So, ew, or So we've got some funny sounds this week. All right, you ready for your first set of words? All right, here we go. Repeat after me. Huge, cute, fume. Long U or short U? Long U. Good. U. Huge, cute, fume. All right. All right, your next set of words. You ready? Cut, bun, dug. Cut, bun, dug. Good. All right, next set. Run, duck, bus. Long U or short U? Short U. Run, duck, bus. Good. And last one. Tune, mule, cube. Tune, mule, cube. That's that ooh or that ooh, that U or that ooh sound, right? Long U is hard. It's a hard sound to really catch. With the long U sound, don't forget that long U also has that sneaky helper E, where it's added at the end of our words. So the first vowel, the U, the first vowel does the talking and the second vowel does the walking. Remember that E, that sneaky, silent, quiet E, helper E, is always, he doesn't talk at all. He just helps along. He walks right beside it, and the U says its name. He does the talking. Okay? Alrighty. So, super quick. I'm going to combine my 2 days since I missed yesterday. I apologize. I got so busy in the classroom and missing you guys. I just didn't do anything. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we are going to, let's see, let me check my time. All right, we got enough time, I think, to go over a few more words. We'll go over a few more words here. We'll go over our work. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to write some words on my board, and you are going to sound them out. Oh, no, I'm not going to do that one. That one's confusing. There's that one. I'm going to do 2 words. All right. So here we go. Look at your first word up there at the top, that M word. So we're going to sound this out where U says its name. Mule. 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 Mule is a type of donkey. All right, what about this one? You ready? Ute. Ute. One more time. Ute. Cute. You guys are cute. All right, let's do a couple more. This one is just one letter different, but it's a completely different word. Look at this. Look at it. Ready? Fume. 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 What is a fume? It's a smell. It's a smell. All right, look at this one. Use. Use. Fuse. Fuse. Very good. You see a fuse a lot when you're dealing with electrical stuff, like lights. You have a fuse in your car. You have fuses in your refrigerator that go out sometimes. Bad day. All right, I'm going to do 2 more. Did I do this one? No, I didn't do this one. First one, okay. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna show you guys something. I'm gonna show you something cool. All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna change some words. All right, check this out. All right, do you see the helper E on here? Do you see the helper E? Nope. So is this gonna be long or short? Short. All right, ready? Cub. 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 What's the word? Cub. Are you sure it's cub? Are you sure it's cub? Huh, what is it now? Cube. 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 Very good. Is the helper E here yet? So is this long or short? Short. You ready? Tub. 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 Are you sure that says tub? Tube. 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 Now you see how those U's sound differently? This one says U and this one kind of says oo. You just got to work with it until it makes sense. Language is hard. All right, that is all I have for you guys for your teacher book today. We have 2 activities that we're going to do once I get off of here. Your first one is your turn practice page. You are going to be coloring the pictures that begin or that have that long U sound. Okay, so if it has the long U sound, you're going to color it. All right, so I'm going to read these to you. All right, the first word, pie, pie, tube, tube, mule, mule. This is the month of June, June. This is a wagon. This is a vase. This is a cube, cube. This is a flute, flute. And this is a rope, okay? On the back, you are going to be filling in those U's and adding that sneaky helper E. And then sounding it out. You're going to add the U, k, cube, helper E, cube. This is a duke. This is a duke. Duke, helper E. And they are singing a tune. Tune, helper E. Okay? Alrighty. Today is Tuesday, so you are going to find your sentence of the day page. Sentence of the day. Find you a sentence starter and make sure you add some detail. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to choose this one today. I went to the, so on this page, I went to the, where did I go yesterday? And I'm going today. School. I went to the school. It was quiet. Okay? So then I would draw a picture of me in the empty classroom and probably with a sad face because I miss you so much. Alright? Does your sentence begin with an uppercase letter, that uppercase I? Do you have punctuation at the end? Do you have a period? Did you ask a question? Question mark. And then are there finger spaces between each word? Can I read each of those words? Okay? Alrighty, that is all that I have for you guys today. Hang tight after this ends, and so you can take a sneak peek at our classroom, what it looked like when I went in this yesterday. Alright, have a good day. I will see you tomorrow. I love you. Bye.